Horizon Forbidden West is Guerrilla's first in obtaining a new rank among the open world genre in this new generation. I am joyous that this game took that resplendent title. While being the first, yet singularly it sits awaiting for many hopeful publishers to join its ranks. Horizon Forbidden West sets a new watermark which many developers are late to show potential. For the many venturing out from the previous iteration, those players will recall the familiar sensation, the bountiful forestry and the mysterious perturbation of an unforgiving world. It is like the sensation of walking out into the streets one evening in spring after a cold winter season and recognizing the heated night air which brings fond memories while anticipating future days ahead. For those who have not, I would imagine that the visually striking performance that is on display, the characters and the combat will exceed their expectation for most. The engine of the previous game is mechanically built upon to expand its blueprints while discarding most of the inferior components. The scale and density of the world are packed with impressionable side quests. Everywhere you go there is a sense of verticality which you can climb and grab a hook on top of. There is a scanner mechanism that would illuminate climbable ledges. In Horizon Forbidden West, the players is limited and confined to a yellow brick road decided by developers. Not every ledge you can see can be climbed. Unfortunately, the player it is limited by the confines set out by the developers. At the very least, the top of the summit, the player can glide down and be absorbed in the immersive and beautiful world of Horizon Forbidden West. The densely laid forest with its lowering fog and beams of incandescent sunlight piercing through them. The dust-filled sun-parched valleys with mountains in all directions. The sunken lagoons, the white sand coast conjoined with the ocean waves and wind, the machine world that shines forth its glossy metal surface. All with the intent to interwoven the environments to shroud the player in its immersive world. In the crossroad of the adventure, the different characters you come across uniquely contain their own tribal culture. They are displayed so splendidly through their unique and beautiful creative armor, their war paints and the details associated with their own tribal architecture style. The combat is one of those elements that was expanded. The creatures you hunt have a greater range of attacks at their disposal, creating a sense of mystery and leaving the player constantly in a thrill ride. You stalk the creature through the environment to see the most advantageous moment to engage in battle. The combat is top of the line in any open world game thus far. There are just so much different variations from the enemy. The machine's movesets, their savagery, you might think that you have them cornered, but the tempo are set by the monsters, not you. The machines will constantly surprise you and catch you off guard. It will take all of your skills to target a body part and exploit their weakness to take them down. I gotta say, I just love this unpredictability from the enemies. However, the constant looting is exhaustive, and the limited arrows that you can carry require you to craft them mid-combat. Even the overhauled melee combat system feels weak and slow, and is actually locked up within a separate skill tree. I'm not sure why this approach is being used. In the face of what the game gets right though, these are minor complaints. Horizon Forbidden West is a great example of what a well-fine-tuned machine looks like. Punctuated with immersive visual presentation, backed up by a raw and satisfying long-range combat system. The game constantly invites the player with a sense of self-discovery throughout its map. The exhaustive generic open world fatigue is definitely not felt within this game. At this point in time, I have looked at 0 reviews from anybody else. I don't think that I am the only one feeling this way about this game. If that is true, I definitely would see it re-emerge at the Game Awards this year.